What's going on, everyone? It's in the morning right now, so good morning. We're going to be talking about breakfast and other topics, possibly. But for right now, we're talking about breakfast. So in my hand, I got the Burger King sourdough sandwich. This is my first time eating the sourdough sandwiches, whether it's the lunch menu or the breakfast menu. So far, I've been enjoying it. Been pretty good so far. It's just sourdough bread with egg and cheese and sausage. So if you don't like sourdough bread, you might not enjoy this, but I am. Just tastes like, like if you had like white bread, you know, and you made some eggs, made some sausages, you put together, kind of like that. Nothing really special, in my opinion. But it's still good, though. So I got that from Burger King. And I also got this from Burger King, the croissant wedge, with the nice croissant, fluffy bread. So yeah, so far pretty good though. I love me some breakfast food. Breakfast food, in this case, American breakfast food, is delicious. I say American in particular because that's the majority of the breakfast food I've ever had. Is American themed breakfast food. Your classic American menu items for breakfast food. Your eggs, your sausages, your bacons, your omelets, your eggs. I said that already. Fruits, orange juice, coffee, sodas, all that good stuff. And then sometimes I like to have a hybrid of things, like there's been times where I've had fried chicken with scrambled eggs, side to side. And sometimes I've had the fried chicken with scrambled eggs mixed in with crispy bacon together. It's been delicious. It's been fantastic. I just need to do that one of these days because I haven't had that in a while and I miss that right now. I do. I miss that. Also, biscuits and gravy. Good stuff right there. What else? Fruit. Fruit always goes good. Yogurts, especially Yoplait yogurts. Eggs Benedict, I think, has become a real popular thing in American breakfast food. I love Eggs Benedict, especially when I get to, eat it more customized with the sausage and Sam. And I'm not really a big fan of that Holiday sauce though, so I tend to stick away from that. If it's like a buffet or it's like a catering thing, it's like you get the little mini. There's if there's Eggs Benedict available, but that's the only one available. Whether it's a regular size or a mini size, then so be it. But yeah, I prefer not to have it. But if it's there, it's there. So I have it. Also cereal. Can't go wrong with some nice cereal once in a while. So yeah, overall, pretty good stuff with American breakfast food. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What else? So I mentioned earlier American breakfast food, that's the majority, but I've had other stuff before. I've had Catalonian style breakfast food, which is very similar to American, eggs, like fried eggs, for instance, but they do value wedge potatoes. So like here in America, a lot of it is hash browns, which I'm not a big fan of, by the way. That's actually one thing I'm not really a big fan of. If there's hash browns, I usually ask for a substitute, like French fries, instead of hash browns. So in Catalonian Spanish breakfast food, they like to use potato wedges or like squares. And this is just a thing in general. They like to do in Catalonian breakfast foods in general too, like Barcelona. and it's not just breakfast food. Excuse me. Actually, the point I was trying to make was in food in general, they like having these you like eating these potato wedges with a sauce used most of the time. So there's a breakfast version of that, and it's pretty awesome. It's like it's in a skillet bowl, like how you get a skillet here, like in American, like a diner. Kind of imagine something along those lines. It does look like a skillet. You can eat it with a fork and a knife. Got all these different things mixed, mashed in it, and it's pretty good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. And then there's little tapas sandwiches, so like little tapas breakfast sandwiches. Those are yummy too. Those are very good. So that's my basic knowledge of like Catalonian Spanish breakfast food right there. So a subcategory of a bigger category of breakfast foods. What else? I would say also Mexico, Mexican breakfast food. I don't know if this is considered breakfast food in Mexico or not, but having chorizo with huevos or spicy sausage with eggs mixed together, absolutely fantastic. I love it. I'll have that stuff anytime during the day, just like all breakfast food in general. In fact, with breakfast food in general, I just have that stuff all day, every day. I just love breakfast food that much in general. Most breakfast food, anyway. There's some things I just don't like, but yeah, I can't like everything. But yes, with if I'm correct, if this is considered Mexican breakfast, chorizo with eggs mixed together. Now, when I say mixed together, I don't mean like a sausage link or a sausage patty. Instead, what in the Mexican theme, it's instead the sausage is instead chopped up, spliced. It's spliced, really, really spliced. So it's just itty bitty little chunks. It's like think about like when you've gone to a store and you got like bacon chunks, little bacon bits, and they're all like in a bag and stuff like that. And you pour it like a salad or something like that. Imagine that. Imagine little sausage pieces, little sausage chunks, and it's mixed together with the eggs, with fried eggs. So it's like a scrambled egg mixed together with sausage, and the sausage is like it's all intertwined, so it's not like separate; it's together. I was not expecting that the first time I got chorizo with huevos, but it's really good though. And then you get you get the refried beans, and you get the tortilla wraps, and oh man, so good. Just put it all together in the tortilla wrap, and you wrap it up. You eat it. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah. So, um, uh, so yeah, really good stuff. If you never had that before at a Mexican restaurant, especially like a traditional mom and pop Mexican restaurant, definitely give that a shot. I love that stuff. Really good. Let's see. I've had no, those are really the ones I'm most familiar with. I've also had Chilean breakfast foods, but or the Chilean breakfast, but it's really similar to like American, or at least the one I had was similar to American. Maybe I just didn't get a big enough, broader enough experience with that one. So I don't really want to comment too much more on Chile because maybe I haven't done enough research on that. So yeah, the ones I'm the most familiar with is American, followed by Mexican and Catalonian Spanish breakfast food. Those are the ones I've had the most experience with. American being the most, followed by I would say a mix, probably an equal level of Mexican and Catalonian Spanish breakfast. Because the thing about Mexican breakfast, from my own personal experience, is I haven't really ventured out of the realm of chorizo con huevos. That's basically what I've had the first time, and I'm basically stuck to that for the meantime. If anyone watching has any suggestions for breakfast foods from around the world, that would be awesome. I would love that. And so we're gonna wrap this up with one more topic, and that is American fast food breakfast. The stuff like this, the stuff I've been eating, this past time for the past 10 minutes and stuff. So Burger King, Burger King has some nice options like this croissant wedge sandwich. I like the deals they have too. Two for $4. It's very nice, very nice indeed. They also got the biscuits. They got they got the French toast sticks, which is awesome. It's like French toast in a stick form. So like you get like a stick, and then you get a little dipping sauce of maple syrup. You dip it in there, and you eat it. It's so fluffy. It's very fried, because it's like battered and fried, a fried French toast stick. So that's what it tastes like, and really good stuff. Just like this sandwich. Just like this sandwich. So I gotta give props to Burger King for making the effort to having a breakfast menu, because I don't know how any of that stuff really. I don't really know how much any of that stuff really works. I don't understand the economics behind that. I mean, I may understand the basics, but like to get it like running, to even have it as an option in the first place is, I'm not entirely sure how that works. So that being said, though, I do give props and appreciation to Burger King for making a breakfast menu. However, in my mind, McDonald's, really the king of fast food breakfast right there. They got this awesome, menu. They have the biscuit sandwiches. They have delicious biscuit sandwiches. Love their biscuit sandwiches. They got, they got, they got other breakfast sandwiches. I'm trying to think of, they got the McCafe thing. They got on hosh posh plate like Burger King does, and they also got this thing called a McGriddle, which is fantastically delicious. Which is really just really good stuff. And like the buns are like maple. They're like pancakes, with meat and cheese and with meat and cheese and egg squished between them. And so you get a distinct flavor from all those things coming together, including the pancake bread, because it tastes like a pancake. That maple syrup taste, it's really good stuff. Another thing about McDonald's, which is awesome, is that they've made their breakfast menu 24/7. They made it an all-day breakfast menu, so it's not just like when it's 10:30 or 11 o'clock. It's like that's it, no more breakfast for the rest of the day. No, it's not like that at all. Instead, you have the option to go do it all day. So let's say it's dinner time, but I don't feel like having typical dinner food. I feel like having a breakfast sandwich. Well, I can go to McDonald's and get myself a breakfast sandwich because I feel like having a biscuit sandwich with cheese and sausage from McDonald's. So you can do that, or just egg and sausage and biscuit, because they charge you extra for the cheese at McDonald's for some reason. But yeah, so having that availability, that the ability to be able to order it all day is really awesome, and it's worked out well for McDonald's. I don't know if Burger King's going to do it. If I had to guess, probably not, because they just McDonald's already has it market cornered, and it might be hard for Burger King to get into that corner as well. So there's also Taco Bell. I've only had like one or two things from Taco Bell, and Taco Bell in terms of breakfast food is also decent, but also lacks from the whole availability. It's like once it's like 10:30 or 11, then no more breakfast food. I do like though that Taco Bell has tried to bring breakfast food out in a different way. using like tortilla wraps and stuff like that, and just trying to like making something that's like using like Americanized breakfast food and putting it like in a tortilla wrap or something like that. I think that's an interesting concept, and I do like it to a certain extent. But yeah, that means I'm not really a big fan of. I'm not really a big Taco Bell guy in the first place, so it's hard for me to fully be enthusiastic about Taco Bell compared to like McDonald's or even Burger King. But I have gone to Taco Bell for breakfast on occasion, so I do like it. I do indeed like it, and yeah. So I could talk about diners too, but maybe I'll say that for another time. Basically, I'm just gonna say that diners are awesome. I love diner food as well, and unfortunately, less and less of them are becoming 24 hours. Some of them are closing as early as 3 or 4 o'clock in the evening or afternoon. So that's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is right now. So, but I do love diner food. I love diner foods for the same reason why I like the all day breakfast at McDonald's, because I love breakfast food. I like being able to go to a place at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and getting scrambled eggs and sausage and toast because that's what I want to eat. That's what I feel like eating. What difference does it make that it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon compared to like 3 in the morning? Or what difference is it that it's six in the evening and not 6 in the morning? If I want damn breakfast food, I want breakfast food. And if even if I'm out, and I feel like having breakfast food, I wouldn't mind doing that basically. So I don't understand that whole concept either, where some people are just like, some people in their diets or habits of eating, they're so like stringent in like what time they can eat something. Like it's like, I'm just not like that. Some people are like, oh, I can't eat that because it's lunch, or oh, I can't eat that because it's dinner. We don't eat that for dinner. Or, I don't eat that for dinner. That's breakfast food. It's like, I don't think like that. I don't allow myself to be restrained by things like that. Now, if that's okay with some, no, obviously that's okay with some other people. They're totally cool with that, but that's not me though. I'm just like, I don't care if I'm in the mood for scrambled eggs with bacon and it's 8 o'clock at night. Well, guess what? Maybe I want that. Maybe I'll have that. Why is it that? Why is it because it's 10 hours later in the day? 10 to 12 hours later in the day. Why am I gonna not allow myself to eat something I'm in the mood for if I want it? That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'm not, I don't work like that. So whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching this far. Please subscribe for more videos, more content on the way, and yeah. So take care, everyone. Bye bye.